Hey everybody, Dylan Distraction here, coming to you live from Batlantic Studios. Thought I'd do a quick back to the drawing board, show you some of my drawing table, talk about comics, so let you know the hit and run. The Kickstarter campaign is winding down, winding up, finishing up, and winding down. So if you haven't yet, go to DylanAndrewsArt.com. You can get the link to go to the Kickstarter page. Go to Kickstarter.com, hit and run on Kickstarter, but finishing soon. So definitely go. Grab our reward level, help us hit stretch goals. My best work yet. Super psyched that the book is funded, ready to ship out. So it's essentially just a pre-order at this point. But yeah, the campaign is almost over. So if you haven't gone and checked it out, you should go. Hurry up, because it's like literally hours left. There's only a few hours left. So hit and run on Kickstarter. DylanAndrewsArt.com if you want the link. Hitandrun.com. Put in... no, not hitandrun.com. Kickstarter.com. Hit and run. Do a search. Yeah, it's awesome. The book is awesome, and I'm psyched to have it ready to go. So hopefully you grabbed a reward level, checked out the campaign, you think it looks cool, and you backed it and supported it. I love making comic books. I'm just going to keep making comic books for as long as I can. And with your help, I'll be able to do it for a while. But I need you to go right now to Kickstarter.com and help us hit stretch goals. So yeah, these are the two characters, Hit and Run, from the fully funded hit comic book series, Hit and Run, on Kickstarter. Yeah, it's about twin brothers who want to become vigilantes, so they put on masks and go and fight crime. Classic. Tale as old as time. Twin brothers fighting crime as vigilantes. I mean, who hasn't done that, right? Pretty common. I don't know. Actually, are there any stories with twin brothers doing? I don't think so. I didn't look a lot. I was thinking like Tomax and Zaymon. You remember those G.I. Joe characters, Tomax and Zaymon? It's kind of what I was thinking when I was doing this. And Quantum and Woody was another one, but they're not related. I don't think. Maybe I haven't read that series in a while. But I can't think of any other characters like that. So yeah, twin brothers, Hitch and Runner Owens, love comic books and hate how the new drug called shock has ruined their city. So they decide to put on masks and become vigilantes and fight crime in Shell City. The best comic book ever made, ever, by anyone ever. Or at least the best comic book I've made in the last year. That's true. That's a true story. So yeah, just going through here and putting in some deets, throwing in some shadows. So yeah, hopefully everyone's having an awesome day. It's just raining again. I know, that seems to be kind of the ongoing story. It's like, what's the weather like? Raining. I was like, that can't be true. Nope, it is true. It's raining again. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'll just stay inside and draw. I do miss sunshine. I got a little bit of sunshine yesterday. And happy 4th of July, everybody. If you're watching this, happy 4th of July. Hope you have an awesome 4th of July on a Tuesday. That's even a bummer. It's like, oh boy, love having a Tuesday, the middle of the week. Yay. Whatever, I'm not going to get bummed out about it. I don't care. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm psyched that this campaign has hit goal. Psyched that the book's ready to go. I can't imagine the people that hit goal in a campaign and then they're like, and now I'm going to make the thing. I'm like, oh my God, that's so stressful. It's like, phew, now I can make the things. Like, no, make as much of the thing as you can before. Preferably all of the thing. If you're going to make it anyway. You know, really what my campaigns are for is to pay for the printing and the shipping. You know, that's just kind of how I run them. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but that's the way I do it. I try to have as much done as possible. Maybe someday in the future I'll run a campaign and be like, all right, it's this massive goal. and I'll start working once it hits the goal. Seems bonkers to me, but everybody does stuff differently. You know, no shame, no shade. If anybody's like, that's how I do it, be like, totally, man. Whatever works for you. I couldn't do it that way. But, I don't know. Maybe someday. I can't pull big enough numbers like that. Like, I can't, like, hundreds of backers. I've never gotten hundreds of backers. I'm very, very appreciative of all the backers I do have, but it's not hundreds. And, so yeah, I see those kind of creators that are like, yeah, once I do the campaign, then I'll make the thing. It's like, geez, okay, might be a while then. But I think people are used to that. You know, I think everybody knows how these crowdfunding things work. You know, you're essentially just kind of donating to a lot of these campaigns. So I like Kickstarter. I think Kickstarter's good. I've never been a project we love, which I don't know why. I love the projects I do, but hopefully at some point Kickstarter, you know, says that they love the project I'm doing, but you know, can't get too worked up or bent out of shape about that. Happy to make stuff on any crowdfunding platform. I think that all of them have their benefits and drawbacks, and I just kind of got to go where the readers are. It's the way I see it anyway. What do I know? I don't know, nothing. So yeah, only a few hours left on the clock. I don't really know how much time. I haven't checked, but not long. We are winding down. It's finishing up. So if you did want to jump in at the last minute, last day, last hour, now's your chance. And thank you so much to everybody that has backed the campaign. I do really, really appreciate it. There is definitely never any guarantees that anybody will show up for anything you're creating. So anytime anybody does, it's always a thrill. And I love working on this series. I love working on these characters. And I'm really excited for people to see the books. I think that once people see them, they'll be like, wow, what a cool looking book. Be like, I know, right? I made this for you. You're welcome. You're welcome, world. So yeah, just going through some different densities of graphite here. The humidity in the studio and the weather, the temperature, all that stuff kind of changes how the graphite works with the paper. So I tend to switch between a few different pencils and a few different leads to kind of make sure I'm throwing down lines I like. Something like that. Kind of off the camera there. Yeah, shoulder, we'll put the shoulders like that. I'm gonna wrap this video up pretty quick. A bunch of the stuff I want to get done today. I'll do some reading too. I don't know reading today. Any chance I can get to just kind of read comics is always kind of a nice treat. So if you're able to find some time to read some books. It's one of those things, like, if you don't make the time, you can, just be like, oh, I'll get to that later. Before you know it, months pass, and you're like, man, I meant to do that. Like, I lost track of time. I wish I had taken that time to do that thing. For me, it's to try to find time to draw and to read. Those are really important things for me, my mental health, my soul. I'll keep reading. All right. Kickstarter, hit and run on Kickstarter. Wrapping up soon. Go right now. Hit and run on Kickstarter. Enjoy. Okay, bye.